Hi, I'm Christine, and this is me being me on my journey to 50, being fit for 50. Today, we're going to talk about an awakening, a renewing of your mind. Now, I know I've talked about this already, but it's a very important subject because that's where a lot of the battles are won, is in your mind. Now, when you have an awakening of what's coming into your mind and that you can actually control what's staying in your mind, you have an awakening. You are starting to have a renewal of the mind. Thoughts come in, people talking to you, things come in there, but you choose what stays in there. You don't meditate on it. Now, I've been reading a few books um, that have been helping me. Now, I don't endorse these books. These are just books I've read and got some pretty good information about it. And good ideas, what to do, people who have done it before and gone before me. So, one of the books that I've been reading is this one. It's a good book, although I do have to warn you, there is some swearing in there, which I just kind of, go over. But a lot of the concepts in here are really good. Another one, another book I've read and continue to read is called A Battlefield of the Mind. And that's exactly what it is by Joyce Meyer. This is a really good book. The battlefield is in your mind of what comes in and what goes out and what stays in. And you are in control of what stays in your mind. You can renew your mind. Another book I just started learning about Dr. Carolyn Leaf. Dr. Carolyn Leaf has been a neuroscientist for over 30 years. She has done a lot of studies on the brain, how the brain works, how it doesn't work, and there's a lot of amazing things I have learned just reading and listening to her on her YouTube channel. She's amazing. She's from South Africa, and in this book, there's actually what they have. She has a 21-day brain detox plan. So all those thoughts in your mind that you have kept there that are toxic, and they are, every time you think about things, your body cringes. There's a certain thought every time, or a certain feeling that comes up, or somebody says something and it triggers something. Those are memories and thoughts that are deep down inside, and it triggers. So what she does is she deals with this detox, and it's taking the one thought and finding out why you're thinking this thought, changing it into a good thought. You can't just take it and say, oh, I can't think about that. I can't think about that, because it doesn't work. So you need to go a little deeper and replace that thought, those bad toxic thoughts, with good thoughts. And like I said, I don't endorse these people. These are just books I've read or I'm reading and getting some really good information. She also has another book out, Dr. Carolyn Leaf. So Dr. Leaf has another book, Think and Eat Yourself Smart, which I haven't started yet. Probably should start this one because, my eating plan to go along with the exercising, is sometimes not so good. So this one I'm going to be looking at. And so she takes the science and matches it up with the Bible and shows that the two they're together. So it's really interesting. I really love watching and listening to her. So renewing of the mind, that's step one in everything. Like I've posted from the beginning, and you probably get tired of hearing it, but it's true. The battlefield is in the mind. We have to get our mind set. So I challenge you this week to go out, take a walk. I know it hasn't exactly been very nice here and it's been like 2 feet of snow. But even if you just step out of your front door, if you do go for a walk, don't take your headphones with you. Just be in the moment. Listen to what's around you. Listen to the birds, the wind, the dog barking in the background, the airplane going. Be in the moment. So what we need to do is do it. A lot of times for me, I'm really bad. I can read all these books, I can watch all these videos, I can um, learn all this stuff, but it does me no good if I don't do it. And I'm pretty bad, or have been, starting to actually do things, but so when you read these books, do it. So I'm going to, when I'm finished reading the 21-day detox, I am going to do it. And I will check in with you and let you know where I'm at. But for now, that is your challenge for the week. I'm hoping you will just go out, engage your whole self, your sight, your hearing, everything that's going on around you, and just listen to it. I did that the other day on a walk, and it was so amazing to just focus on what was around you, listening to the airplanes and listening to the dogs barking and people, girls giggling in the background and the wind in my face and just engaging in the walk. It was so amazing. You just felt so uplifted. Instead of thinking about all the thoughts of the day and what's happened and who annoyed me and who I got offended with and who, whatever happened, when I was engaged in that moment, I literally felt so much better. So I'm challenging you this week to do that. Take a moment, do it 3 or 4 times this week, and then you'll be loving it. You'll be doing it every day, maybe even twice a day. But I challenge you to do it this week. This is me being me on my journey to 50, being fit for 50.